God, he set the perfect example of love, of how we need to be loved. He set the perfect example. And he made us out of love. He thought of us out of love. And he took his time in making us. And he agreed. Him and the Son and the Holy Spirit, they agreed in making us. And after he has made everything, he with human beings, he took his time. So he loved us first before we were loved, or before we even knew what love is. That means it's an obligation for us to love ourselves. And it's an obligation to navigate towards where love is. How can we be made out of love and we don't navigate towards where love is? How is that? I need to understand, Bazalwane. If we were made out of love, he made us of love, and he was intentional in making us. And he put all the love that he could, that we can never fathom with our thoughts and our whatever. Then which means in him making us, there's a part of love and there's a part of excellence when he was making us. So today I want to speak about two things. I want to talk about excellence. Excellence in love. Excellence in loving. When you emulate something, when you do a copy of the original, you need to do it as the instruction of the original, or you are not going to get what you are expecting. God is very intentional. If you look at everything that he does, or is it what he does or do? English teachers will rectify us, it's fine. But my question is that in everything that you're doing, but I want to focus on the issue of loving and to be loved. Are you excelling in loving? Are you excelling in loving? It shows in the scriptures that God took his time when he made a person. He took his time. And even when he made a woman after Adam, it was not by the way, it was intentional. So my question is that, are you intentional in how you love? Are you intentional on where you are loved? How can you be soaked and be formed and your DNA it is in love? And that love was so made in an excellent, perfect way. Remember, God's way is perfect, ours is not. But we can copy him the best way that we can. If we are perfect, then we don't need him. Because that's the reason that he's there, because he's perfect and we have to emulate him. If we are perfect, then we are God ourselves. How do you love people? How do you love your children? How do you love your siblings? How do you love your spouse? How do you love your loved ones? Your partner? How do you love your mother-in-law, your in-laws, your cousins, your neighbors? How do you love yourself as a person when you love people? Do you feel that? That's why I always so against this cliche that you always say that we feel that people need to work hard to get certain things. Love, people don't have to always work hard for us to love them. We love them because the love that is within us, it's overflowing. It's overflowing, and we need to share it with the next person. How are you loving people around you? And how are you loving yourself? Do you think you love yourself? The decisions that you make daily, the thoughts that we have daily, the words that come out of your mouth daily, the places that you go, do they show that you love yourself? The things that you handle with your hands, the things that we do with our bodies, with our mind and everything, do they show that we love ourselves? Do they show that we have a full understanding that we were made out of love? And because human beings are human beings, they've got that carnal part of them. Who do you surround yourself with? I'm not saying you must always love the lovable. God says when you love the lovable, you are not loving because it becomes natural. There's nothing that you're doing. But even that person who's difficult, who you have different views, you have different personalities, can you really say that you have shown them love, your purest love? Or you showed them love because they think like you, they do things like you, they are like you? Do you understand what I mean? It is wrong, this thing that you must think that people must earn our love. It is wrong because we have not earned our love from God. Then we'll talk about the love of a man and a woman. Who do you choose to be with as a partner? Do you choose a partner who loves you? Or you choose a partner that you'll be doing copy and paste? You'll be doing pancake? I'm just asking, Barcelona. Who do you choose to build a life with? Is it someone that you know that even if they're asleep and they're asked who they love, they will choose you? Are you sure that when you're not around, they will choose you? It will be known. Are you sure that where they are, it is known? Oti umuntu wekensani lo, uthanda ukensani. Do you choose that? Or you choose the ones that we have to scratch our heads? I'm like, sizotin. I'm just asking. Today, I'm urging you to excel in love and to navigate where you'll be loved excellently, wholly, intentionally, with all that the person have and who they are and what they can be. Excellence in love. And love needs to be intentional. When love is intentional, it moves a lot. It changes a lot. It changes a lot. Love is not automatic. And love, let me tell you, love is not butterflies in the stomach. Love is when a person has really pissed you off and they have not made you happy. And you said, I am hurt by what you did, but I still love this person. But love is not sacrificing you who you are and lose your being because you want to be seen that you are loved, but it's a copy and paste kind of love. Don't limit yourself to the world which is not limiting. Some of you are limiting yourself to navigate towards the love that will love you wholeheartedly because you are influenced by the limitations in your heads, by the ideas of how love should look like. Love don't come in same way, but love, one thing about love is going to give you peace. Love is going to give you security. That's what I'm sure about. Love don't bring doubts. That is love. Pure form of love.